Hello, great trader. You're welcome to this channel. My name is Asugo Happiness. In today's analysis, we are going to look at critical key levels that we need to observe for higher probabilities of trade. If you'll be trading good and you'll be finding it very difficult to mark your key levels, your resistance area or your support area, which is also known as demand and supply levels, or most people also call it psychological key levels. This video is for you. I want you to pay undivided attention and watch this video from start to finish, because I'm going to pour out how I personally mark key levels and how I intend taking those trades. So if this is what you really desire and this is your first time of being here, please don't forget to like, subscribe and comment in the comment sections so that I personally can also go ahead to do videos based on your comment. Now let's dive into it. Now in this video, I want to analyze good that you as an individual be able to see how the market reacts. So we are going to use an indicator called fractals. You will click on this indicator here, this trading view, click on it, then type fractal. You just pick the fractal that either you pick this or you pick this. So now let's pick the first one. It's added already. Go back to your chart. No, this is not that clear, so I'm going to remove this and I'll pick the second one. It's the same thing, but why I want to pick the second one is because to make, okay, let's pick the second one. Okay, and then you see it's clear. So looking at your chart now, you can see on top of the shadow of your candlestick, you can see a red arrow. Right down, you can see a green arrow. So the red stands for the resistance, while the green stands for the support. So if you are to draw your key level, first let's check the month. So on my trading view, just go straight to the time frame, so that the time frame, okay, let's check the month, what is happening and the month. Let's see. Okay, good. Okay, this is a month. Let me just get rid of the key levels I've drawn. Okay, now it's clear. From the month, you can easily see your resistance level. So go ahead and fix your line. And let's increase the pixel. I can see okay, I'll leave that 2. Now most of the time I like also using red to show that that is for sale. Now once you've done this, the next thing you have to do is to look at for different area and bring it down. Okay, let the line rest on the shadow of that candlestick that the fractal is pointing at. The fractal is pointing at. Now you'll notice that I have other shadow that are dart free. So what you need to do is to go ahead and then fix line there. Okay, let me duplicate this. Go ahead and fix a line there. As long as this present candle has not beaten like this is a present candle, as long as it has not been able to beat that line, fix your line there. Now I need to fix the third one. The third one. Okay, so we are done with where we intend selling. For those of us who are looking to sell, we have 3 strong resistance area, which are at the price of 3586.655. That's one. If the market can get to that level, you should get set to sell. Or 3455.509. The market should also get to that level, you should plan to sell. Now the third key level is 3440.775. These are the key levels that you will be looking at to sell. Now the question is, where do I now buy? So where you are going to buy, you move on to a lower time frame, because right on this we can only just see our resistance. Now let's move on to lower time frame. If we can get, now note this, when you are moving straight, okay, good, you're able to like see the key resistance zone. Okay, key support zone. So these are the key support zone that the fractal has given you. So this key support zone, you fix your line. But in this case now, you are going to make this line green, so I can then differentiate it from the selling line. Okay, I just pick up to 3. It's enough for you to take your trade. Okay, now the fractal has helped us to do what, to map out our key level. So now you can easily take your trade here. And for those of us that want to buy, we are looking at these key levels. One, we have 3270.387 or 3242.286. These are the key levels that we'll be looking at. Lastly, we have 3122.789. So these are the key levels you'll be looking at to take your trade. Now, these are for long-term trader, for those that want to take the trade and leave it for 1 week. So these are your level. So the next thing you have to do is to move on to the lower time frame again. So let's check the daily time frame. Now once you're on the lower time frame, just ensure that those lines that you drew, you can still see them. You can still see them. Now you can see another line here, resistance area, that you have gotten a signal. So you can decide to say, okay, now let me hit another resistance line there, because Frat has given you that resistance. Naturally, we would have fixed a line here, but as long as this cell was able to break this area, you don't need to fix another line there. So these are your key levels. So now we've gotten the fourth key level where you want to sell. So now let's move straight to this daily time frame. So I'm moving straight to 4 hour. On the 4 hour, our resistance level are okay. So let me just bring it down a little bit. Let it rest on the shadow. Expand it so I can see what I just did. So you can see it's resting on the shadow of the week. It's resting on the shadow of the week. This shadow of the week that your line is resting on. So you just take that. Now let's observe what is happening. Let's observe what is happening. Now let's move straight to the lower time frame. In this case, it's going to be 1 hour. 1 hour. Now this is 1 hour. You've seen the what? This is now your support. For those of us that missed this move, let me expand this. For those of us that missed this move here, this buying move here, so you still have a chance. So in this case now, we'll now add one support. Make sure it's resting on the shadow of that candlestick. The fractal just giving you a probability, so you fix your line there, and then we've gotten 4 area where we want to take our sell. Now right on this 1 hour, I want you to notice something. Now this are your lower high. So On this 1 hour, now I want to fix a line, a key level. But in this case, it's going to be a sell key level. Sell key level. Bring it down and fix it here. Make sure it's registered on the shadow because the signal says resistance. Okay, right here is what you're going to watch out for, because as of today, yesterday being Monday, the market has been selling. So that's why you're seeing the lower high and then the lower low. If you look at the market, and let's just look at it, the market has been selling. It has been selling. So see the downtrend. So with this observation, all you need to do is to ensure, for those of us that want to trade the 1 hour time frame, what you need to do is, as long as this market cannot beat this lower high, then you know that the market is going to do what? Give you a pullback. But if the market can beat this lower high, it beats it to the upside, then you know that the buyer has entered the market. And there's a tendency, the only thing you need to observe is just a pullback to continue the market. So those are the things you have to observe right here. So now, all you need to know that based on this analysis, the seller is still in control. The seller is still in control. Because if you look at it, right from here, okay, now let me move. I'm coming back to that. I move this line to this place, which is our lower high, and this line. Okay, now that's our lower high. Okay, now let me explain something right here. Okay, I want to move this line to this place, which is our lower high, and this to this place, which is now our lower low, or here is our lower low. So this is our lower high, and this now our lower low. So if you look at the market, there's still a break. The market is seriously going down. So now I'm taking this down to where it was, and then the other one you can take here, or you take here. So either of the two work. Those are your lower high. So now, what do you need to do again? You move on to your lower time frame, which will now be 30 minutes. Alright, I see the line I drew on the 1 hour. I can see it here, and I can see different levels. Now, watch this out. Right here, the market tested that level 3 times. So it don't give us any lower low. So all we need to watch out for to get a confirmation of a change of trend, which is also called change of structure, market structure. So all you need to do is to just want to see if the market can break this lower high to the upside. So if that happens, then you are good to go. You don't have to worry, because on this time frame the market is still on a downtrend. Now let's move on. Lastly, you will do what? You're going to look at 15 minutes. 15 minutes, good. Now looking at the 15 minutes, I see the market is still on what? I just adjusted the line. So you now notice that the market has been able to do what? To give us lower low, but it has not given us any higher high. And that will make us know that the seller are still in control. You're not to just jump into the market and trade. So now we've marked out our key level. Now, what are the things you need to avoid? One, you need to avoid entering the market between the range. For instance, this is my range. Now, if I should enter the market here, you don't have a clear direction, because the market can do what? Retrace. And do what? Break. Let's assume I bought here. I bought at this area. The market can retrace and then break my what? My support. Maybe this is where you want to put your stop loss. Now let's assume I sold at that area. The market can do what? Move to the upside, and then, because this is where I'm going to put my stop loss, and break that to the upside. So now what do we need to do? If you are going to buy, be it a scalper, matter you consider these levels. For those that want to sell, you can sell at this level. Let the market come closer to it, and once the market get closer to that area, you only sell when you get a red candle. You don't sell when you are the candlestick that is there is still bullish. Now I'll show you example. Now looking at this market here, you notice that the market got to so now I'm going to take this, but I'll still bring it back. These are resistance. The market got closer to this level. Now, I believe at the time the market got to that level, this candlestick was still what? Bullish. So you don't have to sell them. The only time you can sell is when you see this red candle, then you can sell. Now come to the buying level. You notice that the market came to the level here. You can decide to buy here. You don't buy when the market is still, the candlestick is still bearish, meaning it's still red. You don't buy at that level. So these are your key levels where you have to buy or sell. Now bring this down again. Once this level is broken, you now wait to get to the market by buying. Now if this is your first time of watching my video. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and please hit that like button, and more importantly, share this video, because I personally will be dropping videos every day on this channel. Not edited video, just raw video, the way the market is playing out. So now, for a recap, we are going to look at the various key level. Now, for those that want to scalp, the scalpers, now this is for you. This level is for you if you want to scalp, and I've told you what to do. If you want to say this level is for you. So now, if you move straight to the higher time frame, we see more key levels. Let's go straight to 1 hour. So now I've added another key level. You can see how many key levels do we now have now. We have for selling, you have and we have 4 key levels. So these are the key level you have to watch while the market is playing out. Now, for those of us that want to buy, these are your key levels you have to watch if the market can get to those areas. So these are what I want you to observe today, because gold is a volatile market, and if you're not careful, what you've gathered for a week, you do what? You blow it off. So thank you for watching. God bless you. Bye.